2 years ago, I started repairing this damaged Volkswagen T4 campervan. After many hours of cutting, welding and painting, we had a van that looked pretty good. After stripping out the old camper interior, fitting a new floor, then fitting a diesel heater, it was time at last to make furniture. So far, we've made a good start on the furniture. We've also finished most of the electrics. In the last video, I was working on the drawer boxes, and after making a few mistakes and putting them right, we've got the drawers finished. Now we need to continue working on the rest of the doors and try and finish the rest of this project before the summer comes. So, back in the garage today, and yesterday I got these other door and the drawer just tweaked up a little bit and got that finished off. And this evening I'm going to work on the other door. Just got it set up now and just going to get on with it. Need to get the hinges put in, going to router them out and then cut the hole for the catch, get it trimmed up and hopefully get it in the hole. So let's get on with it and see how far we get. Yeah, I'll put that there. There we go, just the catch and the hinges to put on there, and we can start finessing it into the hole. Well, that's got that door finished off actually. All I've got to do now is actually get it in the right position in the hole. Takes a little bit of fiddling, bit of jiggery pokery, and then we'll have, well, dare I say it, we're getting closer to finishing. Still lots more to do, but anyway, let's get this door in there and secured in place. There we have it. That part is done, other than putting the worktop on and putting the sink in, and then obviously doing plumbing and gas and all the other bits. That I am quite happy with, but there lies a problem. Now I've got to finish this bit, and I've been sitting scratching my head for a bit because not quite sure how it's going to go. I think I might have come up with a bit of a plan. I've got a couple of problems. One is I've got to make doors. Well, that ain't too much of a problem. We've done that down there, not such a big issue. But I've got to trim it, and I haven't got a lot of trim left, and I don't really want to buy more, but if I have to, I will have to. But nevertheless, we need to be able to, when we close the doors here, we need the doors to shut onto something. So what I'm thinking is, if that goes in there, then basically our doors can shut onto that. That'll be sitting inside there a little bit. Other than that, I can't see too many other problems. So yeah, I think that could be the plan. So and work out the circumferences of each door and see how much trim I've got, and hopefully I'll have enough. So I think I need to start making again. So at least I've come up with a plan, pleased with that, and now all I need to do is get on with it. Well, by my calculations I need 1610 per door, and I don't think we got that. I'm going to have enough for one door. Yeah, I think we have enough for 2 doors. Oh, how annoying. Where are we? Oh, yes. Yes. Oh, that's handy. 3 metres 220. Let's double check that. 3 metres 220. Three metres 200. 3 metres 650 we got. Ah, what a tub. Well, that couldn't have worked out better. So I ain't got to buy any more of this tree. One obstacle done. I'm currently working on getting these last 2 doors put in, just making the upright piece that the doors are going to basically fit onto, and then I'm going to be able to put my catches on there. So been a lot of measuring, working out exactly how it's going to be. I've had to trim up the trim a little bit in there. I've also got to put another piece of timber at the back, so my shelf that is in that cupboard's got something to be supported on, and also I need to cut the shelf in half now because it's not going to go in one piece. So no big deal though. Just going to get on. Need to put a couple of pocket holes in there, so when it goes up to the top I'll be able to fix up through there into the top of the cupboard, and that secure that into place nicely. So let's do that. Nice. One. Well, that could be the last cut on the table saw of this project, but it might not be. So that's the 2 doors cut loosely. Got to get the router out. We're going to have to get them down to size, and then continue. Well, door number 1, machine down to size, and discovered something today, quite alarming really. Screwfix square, not square. The old engineer square, now that's square. We're going to have to treat ourselves to a new one. bad at all. Door number 1, come in. Time is up. Ain't bad. Right, I'm just going to quickly get door number 2 done, and then that's going to be probably all for today. So at last, got all the doors on and all the catches are on, and I'm quite pleased with the outcome, I've got to be honest. I've still got a lot more to do. I've just been having a look at my gas. I was looking for a little regulator for that, so I found that. I've had a good tidy up in here. But yeah, got my doors all done. Made some custom sort of catches in there, out there. So yeah, little catches, these ones I made. So but I think the next job is going to have to get this worktop on, and then maybe get the hob and some of that installed, get all the water pump in, and then carry on moving forward. So that's going to be the next job, I suppose. Well, you can't see me, but you can see me LEDs. Just have a little afternoon messing around getting these things working. Haven't got all the proper connectors, but managed to get it going. So pleased with that. And been looking at the worktop, and I've also been out winging. So I should have been working on the van as usual, but there we go. Got the worktop in, and my thinking is that I'm going to get me LEDs, and I'm going to router out the bottom of that and pop me some LEDs underneath there. Let's see what they look like. Looks quite good actually. They don't look too bad. Yeah, I like it. Anyway, a lot more to do yet. Oh yes, that ain't coming off. Well, worktop is in place. Gas pipe is sort of installed. See me cut the holes there for it. Got to secure it at the back there, so I've got a little clip here that's going to secure that, and also I'm going to secure it along the back there so it can't move at all. But before I get this sink finally put in, I need to make sure I've got my waste on, and I've got to connect the tap to the little water pump and do the wiring for that, I guess. I suppose we better do that, haven't we? This could be a pinnacle moment. Done as much measuring as I can, and I'm really hoping I've made the right choice with this hole, because otherwise it could really ruin this project. So this is the gas drop out vent. You should have one in your camper van, because if you get gas, it's going to drop to the lowest point and you really want it to exit the vehicle. So I'm putting mine in loosely there, just inside the door there. Measured in from 126 centimetres from the side door using my magic stick, and I've measured, where else have I measured? I've got a bit of tape up there so I know I'm in the right place there and it's not going to hit anything, so there's nothing left but for me to actually do it. Now all I've got to do is go and find the hole. Well, as luck would have it, it's good news. Just in the right place. We're going to have to put a big 50mm hole in the bottom of the van. Something I don't like doing, because I've already filled in enough holes on this van. Hey! Yes, lovely job. Well, I've decided I've been working in the dark too long, and so I've just connected the battery up in the van. It's got this little one at the moment. I need to change these out. I did have another one, but that's my starting battery and that's my leisure battery. It's a bit small, so we'll get a new one of them anyway once I get it all finished. Otherwise it's only going to sit around and, you know, deteriorate. So I'm not sure. Aha, we've got lights. The only concern I have got is got a big drain on the battery with these lights on. It's really massive. Actually, what I need to do now I've got a bit more lighting, I'm just going to leave that on. I've got the mains hookup plugged in, and also my socket there is also alive, so that's good. So I'll be ready to plug into if I need the Hoover or anything like that. So just going to get on now. I need to do a bit of measurement. Got to try and I've got the dropout vent. We've got all that painted up earlier. What I need to do next really is get the sink plumbed in, so and then we'll know where we're going to put the waste, and then we'll have our little water bottle with our pump and all that. That's all got to go in as well. So let's get on and start drilling more holes in this van. I think we'll make Let me know in the comments, what do you think? Liquid to fill it up. Shocking. Just draw around that loosely. A hole cutter, put a hole in it. Another hole, come on. Clean up, hole 5. That's got that hole cut. I've got a bit of paint on there underneath. I've got quite a bit on myself actually as well. Let's quickly pop them lights on. I've got a bit of a problem here with these lights. What I've discovered is that these are like halogen bulbs in there, and they're getting really hot and they're absolutely killing the battery. And I did notice a little while ago, and I was hoping I wasn't going to have to touch them, but I think I'm going to have to try and replace them. So I'm going to find some new ones in them, and lucky enough I don't think I'm going to have to take the ceiling down. I'm going to jump on eBay and see if I can get some of them. Well, that has not been a fun couple of hours, I'll be honest. I have been cleaning the glue off this sink for about 2 hours because it should have been probably fitted before it was, and it had a lot of glue on this part, and I've spent, say, a couple of hours trying to get it all off, but finally I think we're ready to, well, we're ready to get it screwed in. I've got all the pipes connected under there. That's all done to the best I can at the moment, and the gas pipe's on. It's all routed, everything's done, and now it's just a case of getting it screwed down and probably doing some more bits and pieces. So without further ado, I'm just going to carry on with it. Awkward this one. Very. I need to be lying in the cupboard. Shelf out. Yep, shelf out. Final answer. Again. Another little mission, but we are getting there slowly. Well, that's got them clips on now. Tomorrow we have to continue with this, and as of right now I've got to go trick-or-treating, so happy Halloween everyone, although you might be watching this at Christmas. So I've just got the pump wired up there. I'm not quite sure if I've done it correct. So hopefully now we should have power at our pump. Oh, hang on, here he comes. Oh, yep. Well, that's good. That's working. Yeah, at least we know we've got that pump wired up round the right way, and all I need to do now is shorten all these cables and make it all look a little bit neater. So just going to get on with that now. Shrinky dink. Shrinky dink. Ha! Connection's made. Now all I've got to do is try and hide it all. Looks better. Nice. That's pretty neat as it goes. Well, that's actually worked out well. Well, really quite pleased with that. That's much better than I thought that was going to come out. Yes, looking good. Much neater in there now. I think that's going to be nice. And then that's going to be taut in there. And we're ready to make the tea. Well, my template didn't work out bad actually. One little error. And I'm not going to tell you what it is. As of right now, I'm going to call time on this video. So if you did enjoy the video, don't forget, give it a thumbs up. And if you're new here, whack that subscribe button. And see you guys on the next one, where hopefully we'll be moving on swiftly.